Hello. Welcome to a professional game of Starcraft. We got in the top right, the red Protoss pieces, Hero, and in the bottom left with the blue Terran pieces, Innovation. Both players very, very good at Starcraft. Innovation put the supply depot down. We got the pylon going down on the low ground for Hero. Looks like he is planning some sort of an early expand. Innovation with not the same plan, potentially. I'm not sure. It's very hard for me to read professional Starcraft players. I do know that their timings are impeccable. Got a gateway at the front door. Definitely looks like Hero planning to expand early. Innovation, throwing down the barracks, getting its gas. Hero also getting some gas. Hero coming across to the probe for a scout. Gonna get some information. I'm gonna speed the game just a tiny bit for some of this first little bit of the game, as it's not as exciting as the later parts. And we've got some combat here between the workers. Nexus coming down, followed up immediately by that cyber core, that probe, still harassing or still kind of scouting and poking around over here. We got an expansion coming down from Innovation. So both players expanding, going into macro mode. We got Hero hiding his probe up here in the top left area. We got a Reaper coming across from Innovation. Twilight Council down from Hero. Reaper in the front door. Gonna be pushed out by a Shade. Shade on patrol now on the ramp. Hero's expansion coming out just a little early. That probe coming back in here, getting more information. Seeing a second command center coming down along with the barracks. No factory lit yet from Innovation. Marines chasing that guy away. Oh, gonna blow or destroy that probe because walking him in with the supply depot. We got a Stalker and the Depth coming across along with a third coming down from Hero. Having seen that command center by Innovation. Got a sentry on the ramp. Not sure what the Stalker and the Adept are planning on doing. We got a pack of 6 Marines, it looks like, at the front door, all with the Adepts coming in with the Adept Shade to try to do a little scouting. Missile turret coming down, dropping those mules, getting supply depots and SCVs. The Shade poking it again. Gonna see if it can get up into the... Cannot. Rejected by that front door of Innovation. Very impressive timing on the shutting of that front door. We got 2 more gateways coming down. We got some forges up here to get some upgrades going. I'm gonna pull up the production tab so I can see a little bit better what's going on. Yeah, we got Stim and 1 attack, 1-1 on the way from Protoss player. Factory on the way now. Got some Marauders and Marines coming out. We got Blink on the way from Hero. Single Adept sitting here at the front door to gather information. Bunker down here for Innovation. We got the second command center so far not doing anything other than just helping to increase the supply depot or the SCV production and additional mules. Marine poking out here in the third, seeing that Hero has taken his third. Innovation trying to poke in the front door with that Shade again. Once again, gets the Shade up inside the main base. Able to get some information. That starport coming down. Here sees that almost immediately having full saturation on the third base here, Hero. He had a lot of saturation going on with the probes. 2 more gateways on the way now. Definitely going gateway heavy here. Innovation throwing down some more barracks. Getting his production in full ramp up speed. Definitely going bio. This reactor probably being built on the factory for the starport. Probably going to do a hot swap here. Yep, there goes the hot swap. Innovation taking his third, just landing that command center down and moving the forces out. Stalker's coming to poke at the front door. Not really sure. It's an interesting supply depot location. Blinking away with those Stalkers. 40 real damage to done. Hero. Pilot at the bottom. Pilot over here on the side. Just in general, Hero throwing some pylons all around, trying to scout those drops. Pylon's very good for gathering information as far as trying to help prevent drops. It's also nice to be able to warp in at various locations on the map at later points in the game. We got 2-2 on the way now from Hero, along with Charge Lot Speed. Terran Defense 1 is on the way. Hallucinated Phoenix doing some scouts. A scan somewhere. I scanned in the third. We got Zealot taking out a single Marine down here. These guys going back. This Warp Prism potentially doing some harass. It's hard to tell. Hero coming across with a major force now. Looks to be getting aggressive. Breaking down those rocks. Innovation. Pulling his bio units over. Kind of standing in the middle here. A couple Widow Mines out. Not sure where the Widow Mines are going to get placed, but Widow Mine's able to do massive amounts of splash damage if they're placed very nicely. That supply depot wall, stopping those Zealots from getting right into that worker line. Definitely doing their job. And Immortal having to use his hardest shield. You got more units warping in. Lots of warp gate production. Hallucinated Colossus. Force fields coming down. There we go. Lots of force fields. Really nice force fields. Getting those hits on those Zealots. Innovation able to hold this though. Blinking out of there. Almost all of those shields gone. Real smart to pull out when your shields are low like that. Let the shield regenerate. Get more units. Push back in. Definitely a wise move here. Separating those Stalkers. Stalker's gonna blink back. Hoping Innovation would pull into it for the Charge Lot. Charge Lot's gonna get caught. A lot of those Charge Lots get caught behind the Stalkers. Force fields making it so that the Liberation Zones though. Liberation Zones made that a pretty mean meat grinder. Meanwhile, we got a fourth base. Innovation's still on 3. More Stalkers coming across. That Immortal's real. I'm curious to see if he'll get actual Colossus. I don't see any evidence of actual Colossus on the way. It looks like we just got more Immortals. Definitely showed some hallucination on that. Nice blink. Liberation zones being set up. Innovation doing a real nice job of holding this third here. Income looks to be favoring. It looks like Income is actually favoring Innovation with those mules. Mules being very overpowered, in my opinion. More gateway units coming up here. We got the Warp Prism trying to pop up here in the main, dropping off some Zealots, warping in a whole bunch more Zealots. Large group of Charge Lots coming up here, trying to get in the midline and get damage done, but just getting intercepted by all those Marauders and those Liberators and Widow Mines. Hitting at the front, facing the front door at the same time. SCV's pulled off the line. Innovation's still able to hold though. Hero warping in a bunch of Stalkers, more Charge Lots. Definitely continuing the aggression here. Units being dropped from the third base back to the natural. Hero pushing at the front again. Looks like those units in the main base will get cleaned up. Forced to lift the command center. Innovation having to pull back out of that third base. He's more units being wiped in. He is now on. It's definitely not looking happy as far as 2 base for 3 base. That is not a good position to be in the Terran. Liberation zone's coming out. Hopefully he can push Hero out of here and get those bases set back up. Hero pull it back. Looks like he warped up, filled up more Zealots into that Warp Prism, gonna bulldozer on the front while the main forces, the Marauders, the Immortals and Stalkers are gonna try to push in the front door. And meanwhile, we got a warp in along with these Charge Lots in the back here. Double prong attack. Innovation holding the front door, but not sure what's going on in the main base. Looks like some upgrades will be stopped. Things canceled. Pushing at the front door again. Looks like, will that finish? It finished, yes. One air attack did finish. Looks like this is starting to get cleaned up in the main base, but not before some serious damage was done. And armoring both taken down. No production buildings taken out, but we got a 5th base now coming up for Hero. must be feeling pretty happy here with the economic situation. Interesting amount of gas that he has. It's very mineral heavy. A lot of charge slots. I kind of like it. It sort of reminds me of how I like to play with a lot of charge slots. All right, a lot of immortals. Terran pushing across. Midtime heroes coming in, setting up those. Oh, nope, liberation zones not getting set up. I thought the liberation zones were set up. Guardian shield coming down. With charge slots poking in and out. Liberation zones. Boy, it's crazy that this army has been repelled by this small force. Small group pushing around here on the bottom side. Gonna push in the front. Gonna get a very nice. Oh, that is a brutal surround. Charge lots getting a lot of contact. Portals moving in. That I don't think that's going to be able to be stopped here by innovation. I'll be very impressed if he's able to hold this here. A whole lot of units pouring in. Nuclear or Ghost Academy rather. No nuclear missiles. Yep. Innovation GG's. And that'll be that. Man. I like that. I like that protest style. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Upvote, like, subscribe, all that stuff if you're watching on YouTube.